Okay, so what's basic truth number one? If you're killing and happy with what you're harvesting every year as far as trophy quality animals, then I doubt very seriously if you need us. You're probably in a state where you're blessed with not as much pressure. However, if you're a hunter who is faced with the mirage of hunters that the rest of us are, every time we try to go to a good state land property to hunt, the state land property may have plenty of deer on it, but if you don't change your tactical approach to hunting on these pressured areas, you're not going to be successful unless you're just blessed with fortune that day. Trying to repeat that is something that what we're about at Pressured Deer Pro. I started this business with my calendar and with my book, because I thought it was a crime to steal time from your family. And I was as guilty of it as anyone. I became obsessed with sport at a young age, and I spent a lot more time hunting than I should have, and the subsequent cost me quite a bit in return. Yeah, I became a good hunter, an effective hunter, but looking back, I would trade all that for being able to redo how I spent my time. So I didn't want this to happen to other people. So ladies, this is for you as much as it is your husbands. If you want your husbands to spend less time afield, they need to be following the moon calendar. The moon calendar works not because it's mine, but because it belongs to the Lord. And I spent my whole entire life, 50 years, trying to research the effects of the moon on the deer, and we've come up with an incredibly accurate timing system. This means that you'll probably pay for the book and calendar or any of our products. You'll probably get your money back in gas alone. This is for the guy who doesn't really have a large budget but needs a lot of information. And we have tons and tons and tons of detailed information on how to hunt in different terrains. We can tell you how to hunt river bottoms. We can tell you how to hunt ridges. We can tell you how to hunt the flats of northern Ohio and places like Illinois. I've been all over the country. And a lot of these guys that are killing trophy class animals, big giant bucks every year, are simply living in places where they grow to abundance and they're not being pressured. And so therefore, to a hunter like us and you, it would be a piece of cake. I know one guy went to Iowa and he told me it was the last time he would go. He said it was too easy. He said if it was any easier, I wouldn't have had a good time. This is not the case where we hunt. Where I hunt, you're lucky to lay eyes on a trophy buck that you know is there 2 or 3 times a season. You know, and you're lucky to get your shot every year, and that's applying everything that you know and becoming as savvy as you can. The reason why I've been successful on state land is I'm just simply not hunting there when other people are present. Deer become very accustomed to people, the routine of people coming and going twice a day, and during the middle of the day, the woods seems to be void of any activity. This is where I specialize in taking surprise by the wary buck, because I've been there all along, undetected. Therefore, his watchful eyes, ears, and nose is now playing against him and working for me instead. Listen, you know, everybody's got old school tactics. You can learn them anywhere. If you want to be different, then you have to go after these deer with a new set of tactics. I have rewritten the book of hunting fundamentals. People like to enter with the wind in their face. I like to enter it with it over my back. People like to hunt with the wind in their face. I like to blow right at the deer. You know, if you want to learn these kind of techniques and you'd like to know more about Pressured Deer Pro and how to be successful consistently on state land, then join our membership and give us a try. Give me a call on the phone. I'll be glad to talk to you about it. My telephone number is 269-830-8343. Who do you know that'll do that? It'll call you and you can talk to a guy with my kind of hunting experience anytime you want to. Become a member and find out. This is Bill Vale from the Pressure Gear Pros. I hope you've enjoyed this video.